All right, everyone. So this is a follow-up video to the one I just did. I wanted to show you what the web interfaces of a Bitcoin miner and a Bitcoin node look like. The beautiful part is, again, when you start, it's just like a beautiful screen with no icons. And they're like, welcome to Umbrel. You can run a Bitcoin node. You can also run a bunch of other random stuff, but it's just beautiful and it's just simple and it's just straightforward and it's gorgeous. And you click on the Bitcoin node. And then this is what took between 21 and 24 hours to load. So it says I'm 100% synchronized. That means my Bitcoin node is synchronized with the entire Bitcoin blockchain. It shows that its most recent block is block 874,786. 4 minutes ago, the block before that was 7 minutes. The block before that, 8 minutes. The block before that, 19 minutes. I am connected to 11 peers. That is 3 on ClearNet. I don't even know what that is. 7 on Tor and 1 on I2P. And then my mempool, which I've explained what that is in the video, is 40 megabytes. The hash rate is about 900 exahashes for the entire Bitcoin network. And the blockchain size, which is stored entirely on this little Bitcoin node that I talked about in the previous video, is 700 gigabytes. And the hard drive on this little thing is 2 terabytes. So I'll be able to store the Bitcoin network for probably the rest of my life. But anyway, it's super clean. It's super simple. So my experience with messing around with these is the Bitcoin miner is complicated. It is techie and it is not yet working for me. My experience with running my own Bitcoin node is that it's gorgeous. It's elegant. It's straightforward. It's super simple. And I'm super impressed with Umbrel. I'm using Umbrel because it looked easier to use. And I have not gotten this little Bitcoin miner, this Bidax Bitcoin miner. I have not gotten that working yet. I could run the entire Bitcoin network at my house if I had to. And you don't need either of these. You don't need a Bitcoin node. You don't need a Bitcoin miner because there are tens of thousands of people running Bitcoin nodes and they're all going to work fine with or without you. Although if you want to run one, there's, not a downside. More is better, but there's no benefit to the average person unless you're techie and you want to process Bitcoin transactions on your own node so nobody else on the network, even knows, that it's you or something like that. But the only people I know that run Bitcoin nodes are super techie people. So there is no reason for the average person to run a Bitcoin node. The average sort of person that's watching my Facebook live videos, there's no reason to run a Bitcoin node. But it is super simple. It is super straightforward. It is super clean. And Umbrel does really an excellent job and just makes it super, super simple. Unlike over here, this Bidax Bitcoin miner, which is complicated by comparison, very complicated, even though they've attempted to make it as elegant and straightforward as they can.